Hey guys, welcome back to another crypto video. If this video can hit 750 likes within 24 hours, we're giving away $250 worth of XRP. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is press the like button on this video, comment something down below, and have the notification bell on. Alright guys, so today I want to do a special episode mostly about all the Twitter stuff that I can find, and we're also going to be talking about Tron TRX at the end. So, a common question that people have is, what happens when XRP is utilized? What the FUD says that SendFriend runs on Ripple, and somebody replied to that tweet with, problem is that SendFriend, MoneyGram, or even if Wu uses XRP, it will be bought from the escrow and will not affect the XRP price. It will take years to sell off all XRP in escrow, and then maybe the price will rise. This is not good for us. Joel Katz, can you please explain if I am wrong? Please. David Schwartz, Joel Katz, replied to that by saying, when XRP is used, the XRP is bought on an exchange. It's then immediately sold on another exchange. So there's no net increase in demand, but there's no net decrease or increase in supply either. I think this was actually really important for people to take notice of, because if you forget this, you might have a very wrong idea about how the prices work with XRP. I think this is such an important tweet that I had to include in one of my videos. It gives you a little bit of insight, gives you a little bit of thoughts, and you can read more about the thread if you want to, but David Schwartz is not that active in this one. They're going back and forward with questions and answers though, so if you're interested, there you go. This week's event at XRP Arcade, Navin Gupta at BFC MENA, Veets event at Crypto Valley Conference, Dilip Rao at the Central Bank Payments Conference, Marjan Delatin at the Blockchain Summit, and Jeremy Light at the FinTech Junction. These are just some of the events that are going on and some of the big speakers in the crypto, or at least XRP/Ripple community, that are going around. And here you can see 25th, 26th, and 27th of June. They're going to be speaking, and you can check them out. It's also on the XRP Arcade website, which I think is Leonidas' website. He provides some very quality XRP content, so if you're interested, make sure you check it out. A lot of cool stuff to be found on there. Another cool tweet from Leonidas, Leapfrog forming strategic partnership with Ripple. I actually forgot to cover this a couple of days ago when this came out, so I thought it was due for a quick little mention again, even though you might be saying, oh, that's old news, it's 2 days ago. I think it is still quite significant to quickly mention, right? I thought it was, so why not? Then something a little bit cooler, and I was debating whether or not I should show this. It is the Hodor blog, and what they're talking about here is actually everything that happened in like the last week or so, from like let's say the 14th of June to the 21st of June, is just totally filled with news and things that happened, and it's too much to cover in one video, really. It is such a huge amount of info that it would take a little bit longer to cover all the way, but I just recommend this to everybody to quickly read through if you have some time left. If you are into crypto, are into Ripple or XRP, and you are just missing out on some stuff, we can quickly see the Ripple news update though, because Ripple alone is not that huge, you know, as it can be done. So first off here, we got a cool little video, but it's all about MoneyGram, right? Most of the stuff that they're talking about here is just for this interview about the acquisition of a part of MoneyGram. It's a big part of this week, of course, one of the most trending topics in the crypto space. Then we got a Fortune magazine interview. This is again another interview that Brad Garlinghouse had. We actually already covered most of the things that he said in this interview as well, though, in the last couple of videos that we have done. And then it's mostly about Facebook and Libra. And if we go down a little bit lower, former SEC executive joins Ripple. Thrilled to welcome Michael Bond or Michelle Bond 111 as Ripple's global head of governmental relations. 15 plus years of global government relations, legal and policy experience. Excited to have her on board as we continue to work closely with lawmakers, regulators, and partners worldwide. You may have missed the news, as it has been a very busy week for blockchain generally and specifically for Ripple. However, Stuart Alderorty tweeted the following notification about Ripple's new hire. And yeah, it's actually pretty cool to see. It will not make a very big difference superficially, but I think in turn in the background, it will make a big difference. Interledger Summit videos, yeah, I mean, you can check that out if you want to. I don't think it's that significant for you guys to check out right now. And then there was also a poll from David Schwartz. Will Facebook's Calibra wallet exchange funds with accounts that don't use Calibra? It was a very trending poll. A lot of people were discussing this before. And then some stuff about Coil. That's the website they're using here right now as well, which is actually pretty cool too. to see them using it. Another cool thing, which is XRP news, so not Ripple, but XRP specifically, is that the tip bot actually has been upgraded to be able to send 500 XRP per time. I think that's what they're saying here. Well, that's actually kind of huge, right? To send 500 XRP a time? It's insane, but hey, it's pretty cool to notice. And on June 19th, Leonidas reminded XRP fans that the other site, or the site offers a service that might have not been known about. One of the most useful and probably underrated features of XRP Arcade is the Ripple feed. All tweets from 44 Ripple executives with one click. I visit this page at least once a day, and it's actually really cool if you check it out. It's on the XRP Arcade website. We cannot press it here, I believe. I think there's one way to check it out, like this. If we quickly do that, let's see. Yeah, we can check out the XRP feed right here, or Ripple feed, and this is from most of the bigger players in the Ripple space. You can check all their tweets out in one easy to the view manner. So you don't have to make a second new Twitter account. You don't have to make a bundle, anything like that. It's just easy and simple to watch. Crypto.com, I actually didn't see this part before. On June 14th, I wrote about an update. Okay, we're not going to cover that. I don't think it's that important. I didn't read it. Sorry, guys. I don't know what this part is about. And keep up to date on XRP news. You can check these things out. You can check my channel out. Check my Twitter out. My Twitter handle is TheDustTBC. Make sure you are following. And then, of course, what a lot of you guys came for, XRP price. Repeat after me. Ripple will triple your wallet. And then a lot of the comment section is just totally funny, totally angry. People are going berserk in a negative way of people saying, been hearing that for months, in before another delay. And there's tons of these things, tons of these negative thoughts in the comment section. And, you know, I don't even mind. I don't even judge them anymore. It's been such a long time of negative thoughts that I'm just used to it, all right? But the real thing that they're looking for here is just after this period that they've noticed before, and you can definitely see their resemblance, and it's just the same, XRP to BTC on Binance. After a kind of bullish BTC period, that's most likely what we're seeing right now. So in these periods, it's XRP to BTC, right? So it's relative gains from XRP to BTC. We're seeing that there's a pretty good time here of XRP to BTC going down. So that means that BTC is going up more than XRP is, or of course that XRP is going down more than BTC is going down. But in this case, it's most likely that XRP is going up less than BTC is, that we saw here, and then afterwards we got a huge spike. I think this had something to do, if we're talking about 2018, with swell. So with the big XRapid noise, although that was of course October 1st, so you know, I don't exactly know what caused this. It could have been that swell was actually, you know, announced, or the announcements came a little bit before swell that made this pump. I don't know, it could have also just been BTC, right? Because right here, what we're seeing here is that the exact same thing is happening. At least that's, I think, what they're trying to point at, right? The RSI is pumping up like we're seeing right now, and this is what's most likely going to happen. Exactly the same. You know, relatively soon after this, we're going to see a huge increase in price, and hopefully it is going to be tripling, right? So you can just see from where it went to about where it goes. It's about a tripling in price. Will be insane to see that happening in the very short time frame here. 50 cents, nah. Hopefully smashes through $1 a Ripple. Watch the FOMO. And what you don't understand, these are levels to break to keep going, not the final target. That's a lot of. That's also one thing I really need to mention to a lot of you guys. When I'm talking about 50 cents being breached and 48 cents and all these prices that we're talking about, I'm not saying that's the final destination. That's not like the end of where we're going. But what I think is really important to take notice of there is that it is just one of many. You know, if you really want to get to, let's say, 80 cents, we really got to get past 56 cent resistance first. Really got to get past 62 resistance, or 62 cents resistances first. And there's multiple of these. Maybe 75 is a psychological barrier, and definitely 50 now is a hard one to breach. There's multiple places that we really need to breach first, and we got to view them with a close eye. We got to see them, you know, close to really understand and know if we can breach them simply or not. And that's why speculating on higher prices like $1, $2, $5, $100 is simple to do, because you can just say something out loud, but not really simple to really know. If we're talking about 58 cents, there's way more things that we can hold against it. We can just say like, all right, if this or this happens, then that can happen. And with $1, it's just so theoretical. We don't have anything to hold on to. It's just some thin air, because there's so many more boundaries that are coming up in the middle, and that's why it's simpler to talk about these closer prices. Though when we're talking about tripling your wallet, as we saw with one of the historical BTC charts from the bull run back in 2017, we actually saw that the big 10 to 20k happened within 18 or 19 days. So in theory, we might do so much searching, but it can double or even, go up by $180 billion, whatever amount, in a very, very short time frame. It can happen. It's just that it's very hard to predict whenever that does happen. All right, so that's basically the bigger issue. If you were wondering, right now though, the price, I think XRP is really looking to gain a lot. But BTC here almost 11. Can we see it switch over just now? Can we see it switch over? Nope. Yes. All right, BTC again, 11k. Simple, guys. So now we're waiting for his XRP to 50 cents again. FOMO might kicking though, as people are really speculating like crazy now about Bitcoin. Almost at 200 billion market cap. That might also be something to look forward to again. It's insane, guys, how these prices have been going. I'm completely bamboozled. These last couple of weeks have just been insanely crazy. But you can definitely see now that FOMO does play a big role. Even with 50 cents, XRP does play a big role. With $1 or even $4, it's going to be insane, guys. If we breach $1 or 50 cents for a little bit longer, damn, right? A lot of people that I know, especially, are waiting for 50 cents to get breached before they want to long. You might be saying like, oh, if you think it's going to go to 50 cents, why don't you long right now? Well, you're looking for some confirmations, right? It could also go to 42 cents first and then to 50, and then it's not really that good if you're long. But in theory, even though this is not financial advice and I don't want to make it look like it, I personally actually think that any place that we buy XRP at right now is going to be golden, as I think 3 times, 5 times, 10 times are all achievable really simply for these coins. But hey, everybody has different opinions. Moving forward though, looking into Tron TRX. Celebrating Tron Independence Day, we have more designs of Tron merch, including Tron Backpack and Tron Umbrella. Stay tuned for Justin Sun's upcoming livestream on 24th of June, 19 PTT, and you will get a chance to win one of them. I'm assuming right there. You can win one of these backpacks. If you have no idea what I'm just talking about or what I just told you guys about, if you look all the way back at 25th of June 2018, this was the Independence Day. Good job, Ethereum. Happy Tron Independence Day. This was actually when Tron launched their main net. Tron separated themselves from being an ERC20 coin on Ethereum to their own mainnet for being their Tron TRX coin, fully independent of everybody, and now they're totally on their own. Another fun thing I saw was this right here. How about a thank you, Ethereum, for supplying you the code to copy? And that's actually a fun thing that a lot of people forget to talk about, is how Justin Sun and Tron in general was really hated on at first for copying Ethereum white paper. Of course, I think they said they had nothing to do with that. They didn't copy the white paper whatsoever. But Vitalik did not agree that much. But right now, I think there's going to be a live stream in a couple of hours here, talking about Tron, maybe about Independence Day, maybe about what happened within the last year, maybe a little bit more about the charity lunch with Warren Buffett. There could be many, many things going on in a couple of hours here. It's really a vague space, but hopefully I can check it out. Hopefully I can join and see what they're going to be talking about, because I'm pretty excited. But then another thing, back to top 10 now. I think Tron just took quite a big pump within the last couple of hours here, as they went back to the 10th position, actually beating Cardano. Right, we can see here on the daily 3.15% or 3.18%, but on the monthly here, almost 40% up. That's completely insane. Cardano's up 20 and I was happy with that, but Tron is up almost 40%. It's more than any of these coins, I think, right? Only Bitcoin SV is still a beater. The rest of these coins, it is up more than 40% of. That's insane for me, guys. But hey, that was actually it for this crypto video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed, because I try to put in as much effort as I can into creating the best type of content for you guys. Make sure you follow my second channel. A link for that is in the description below. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody. Triple times gains are coming. This was all not financial advice, purely for entertainment purposes only. And have a nice day, everybody.